Dun, 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 dun. You thought that I would only cover Best Buy exclusives? Well, here comes arguably my first Walmart exclusive, but when it comes to the Batman, I don't play favorites. Except for the Batman. But I figured when this was announced, I had to grab at the chance, especially with the 4K edition here. And it's a good thing I did, because since then I've checked a numerous amount of times and it has since sold out. So it's a good thing that I nabbed my chance when it came to the pre-orders for the 4K edition of the Walmart exclusive The Batman gift set. So essentially what this is, it's not so much a steelbook or as it is a digibook like we've seen in times past, especially with Walmart exclusives or even Target exclusives for that matter. But this time around, Walmart decided to bring us a full-blown gift set to commemorate the 4K release of the Batman here. And man, this is it's a beefy kind of set here. Now, it's not as hefty as I would want it to be, especially when it comes to a premium edition of a particular movie such as this. So I was kind of taken a little back when I pulled him out of the box, and he was, you know, it was practically a little bit lighter than I was coming to expect. But as you can see right there, only at Walmart, save money, live better, as the sticker kind of points out right here. It's also the first time that I've ever seen a gift set or some kind of special edition have the little bits right here where it says 4K, but then on the side it says 4K Ultra, Blu-ray, digital code, etc. We're going to get into all the details as far as how I feel about the cover here. But before we do, and before we do the full unwrapping, so to speak, we're going to kind of move off to the sides right here where it does say The Batman right there, as well as the back, which showcases a rather beautiful back art here that I will probably take a very educated guess here and say this is probably exclusive to this particular set. Not only because of the way that the overall composition is made out to look like it's the bat symbol here with pictures and still images of the movie embedded into it, but you also of course have the little section here that points out what exactly comes inside of this particular set of the gift set for the Walmart exclusive. So that's pretty cool, as well as some bonus features that you might not be able to find anywhere else. So that's a very interesting sight to behold. But of course, you're going to have your natural synopsis of the film right here, a quote touting the film, as well as specs for the movie and the digital specs for the 4K, as well as the specs for the film as far as running time, ratings, etc. You know the deal. And then of course the Batman logo once more there on the top. I think once more on the bottom, actually nothing on the bottom, and then once more on the sides right there. So without further ado, let's get to unboxing, unwrapping. I don't know how these things go, but let's take a look inside. Upon feeling the box, I noticed that we have a little bit more slack, if you will, to kind of make a perforation on this side without risk damaging the fingers, the almighty fingers that we close up to during the B-roll. I gotta make sure I gotta take care of, because those are the money makers right there. So let me unwrap it here from the side, or I'll probably say this is the most effective angle to do it on, only because if I make a worthwhile incision here on the side, the rest will be easy peasy lemon squeezy. I miss when The Walking Dead was actually good. I'm sorry, but that thing just needs to end already. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, we gotta be careful, because I'm sensing there's something else there underneath. So let's go ahead and give it a slight pull here, a nice little pull on the side here, so we can start kind of wedging it and peeling it off like a diaper as it comes off like that. Beautiful. Oh, hello. Looks like we have a multitude of layers as we kind of start to maneuver things around here. Ooh, okay. So let's see. Typically, when it comes to these kinds of editions for certain movies, whether they be the steelbooks from Best Buy or in other circumstances such as this where Walmart's got their own edition or Target's got their own dealio, they usually have that sleeve or that back art be removable of some sorts via this cardboard, and it looks like this one's no exception. So we'll move that off to the side, and then we have the gift set packaging itself right there. So this is what I wanted to cover here before we go on any further. Upon removing the cellophane, is pretty much the chest area of Batman's suit with the bat symbol here spoilers for the Batman, but we tend to find out that this is in fact some form of switchblade slash batarang. He never really throws it like a batarang, but he utilizes it to make cuts, incisions, and such towards the end of the film. However, if you take a closer look here through the camera, you'll notice that it's actually embossed on the cardboard itself. You can actually feel the texturing of the design here of Batman's chest with the bat symbol. So you can actually feel it coming out of the cardboard itself. So you do get a sense of a premium quality coming through this little lithograph, as well as the Batman symbol here on the bottom right corner. You can actually feel the logo protruding out from the design. So I do think that that's actually rather cool. And it's also cool that they keep in touch the little red aesthetic with the red lighting coming through here on the shoulders of his bat suit, as well as a little bit of the lighting bouncing off of the chest plate armoring, as well as the logo itself, as we've kind of noted that before. Not much to go off of the back. It's just a plain black background. The top stays the same with the bat symbol, the Batman symbol, or the Batman logo. They're on the sides and the top. However, if I can feel it correctly, you can actually open this up like a chest, and waiting for us here on the top is a nice little piece of artwork of Selina Kyle, aka Catwoman, on her bike. I was about to call it Batcycle, but not so much for her. She's got just a regular old motorcycle right there, but as you can see, she's ominously or precariously just waiting about right there. So that's pretty much your graphic right there, waiting for you inside. And then deeper here on the bottom chest portion of the gift set, you have the 4K of the Batman. Now, as you can see, it's the standard edition, so you don't get necessarily all that much exclusive packaging as far as the actual physical version of the Batman here. That's probably my only drawback that I even still noticed when I made the pre-order, is that even though the gift set packaging encroaching and kind of holding everything together was going to be a Walmart exclusive, and it's going to be a bit more premium case, the actual disc as well as the casing that's holding the disc is not necessarily going to be all that much different than what you get from traditional retail. So you have the Batman 4K right there. I do, however, have to give them some credit. I like that Warner Brothers, as well as their publishing company, whoever handles the 4K releases, they went the extra mile of actually making the 4K lettering here on the top, as well as a little strip here that says 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, digital code, having a kind of reflective red background, keeping in touch with the red theme of the Batman logo throughout the marketing. So I thought that was actually a pretty nice little design choice. And then as we kind of moved over to the sides, of course, that red lettering continues on through with the themes intact, as well as the background here with Batman, Catwoman, that quote once more, the Riddler, all this stuff kind of composed together, very makeshift to make it look like it's one of Riddler's little games, as well as, of course, the usual specs, what's included inside. Let me take a look and see if the artwork inside is any different. I want to say it might be. It's not. Okay, so it's the same. And, of course, you have the traditional black slim casing for the 4K release. I don't think the back is any different as well, so there you have it. But as we navigate a little deeper into the box set, it looks like we have something else waiting for us here inside. Ooh, okay, yeah, so I have heard of this. Basically, you get 2 additional little pieces here to pretty much make an entire shrine or display for this particular gift set. There you have the pieces. You can definitely notice they're a little bit different. My guess is that I think they're gonna intersect right about right here to kind of flush into themselves. So it's pretty much designed to kind of look like this. That way something can rest right here. Now, what is that something? I have a feeling it has something to do with that bat symbol, or that chest bat symbol display there on the front. So let's go take a look at that once more. And it definitely feels like it's being held in there. So let me see if maybe removing, hello, there you go. So removing this piece kind of gives us a look at the card here. Oh, there you go. Oh. There he go. There he go. Oh! It's made out of aluminum. It's not necessarily metal. It's aluminum, but holy shit. And waiting for us behind the facade, behind the shadows, is in fact the bat. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Okay, I'm actually partly geeking out here because I did see this picture, but then when I opened it up and I noticed it was Catwoman in the inside, I'm like, where's he at? I thought I saw a promo pic that showed him. He was waiting, hiding in the shadows, being the shadows the entire time, and there he is. I'm sorry, not behind the coverage, but in front of his sweet ride right there. So let's go ahead and display him kind of off to the side. We got the 4K right about right there. Let me see if I could place it. I don't know what's probably the best way to kind of display. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do know. I'm going to put this off to the side, the 4K in the middle, and then on the far right, we're going to take this little display. We're going to take the aluminum display of the bat symbol, or the bat's chest piece, and there you go. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Now I'm starting to see it. But there you have pretty much everything that comes included with the Walmart exclusive 4K set. I'll go ahead and set the 4K down because, again, what you get here inside of the actual discs, as well as the packaging kind of holding in the discs, is the same version as the retail version that you can find virtually anywhere else. So because of that, I'll just set that kind of down and really put emphasis on what comes exclusively from Walmart. And out of all places, Walmart is the one to kind of go a little all out as far as the packaging gift set commemoration of how to celebrate the 4K release of the Batman here that could potentially rival what Best Buy has a tendency to do with their steelbooks. Could this be the version that I favor most over the Best Buy steelbook? I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna need a little bit of time to ponder here whether or not Walmart has a hit on their hands as far as how to commemoratively and appropriately release exclusive 4K releases that could really bring in an audience and probably even start up a new set of collective kind of items to really give Best Buy a little bit of run for their money, especially when Best Buy starts to kind of rest on the laurels a little bit. I mean, I can only do their little translucent sleeves for so long that they start to look a little wonky and kind of ridiculous. But now I want you guys to sound off in the comment section below. Does this look cool to you guys? Do you think Walmart knocked it out of the park here with their particular exclusive of the Batman 4K release? Or is this a pass for you guys and you guys want to stick with the traditional steelbooks that Best Buy likes to do? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to see other exclusive steelbook unboxings or wrappings or looks at certain 4K releases, check out this other one showing up on screen right now. And as always, stay humble. I'll see you on the next one.